everyone, it's Mandy Webkinz here, and I'm very excited to announce a new contest we're running. Berry Fest is coming up on June 18th, and from June 18th to 28th during Berry Fest, we're going to have a Design Your Own Barn Room contest on the Share Center. The prize for this contest is a Jumbleberry dress and tiara, and we'll be giving away 3 sets of Jumbleberry dresses and tiaras at the end of the contest. It's a randomly drawn winner, so we just want you all to share your ideas, and on June 29th, we'll be choosing a winner and announcing them here on Webkinz News. I thought I'd show you the prize right now by dressing my pet up in this great new outfit. So let's find it. Here is the Berry Fest tiara. Pretty spiffy, huh? Now let's find the dress. Okay, this is quite the number. Here's the Berry Fest dress. That is pretty festive, huh? And you know what? I think I'm just going to take those shoes off and let Mandy Webkinz go barefoot with that awesome berry outfit. So now I'm going to take you on a tour of some barn rooms that I've made. First of all, we're starting off in my farmyard. I've got a couple of barns here. I've got a little stable for my horses and, of course, a vegetable patch. We've got an apple tree with a tractor over here, and there's a little bunny resting under that lilac tree. So let's move on and check out some more of my barn rooms. Now, I call this my converted barn loft because it's a barn that I took and made into a house. So I've used a lot of items from the Pioneer theme, which is one of my favorites, and also the new Countryside Cottage theme, which is really beautiful. If you haven't seen it, check it out. But I used some barn wallpaper with the Countryside Cottage flooring, and then I mixed in some older pieces too, but I think it all works really well together. This new Countryside Cottage theme is really cool if you haven't seen it yet, and I think it worked really well in my kitchen. When I come and visit my farm at the weekends, this is where I stay. I sleep in the little bunk bed, and when I have some other pets here, of course, they can share, and I love it. So now let's go visit my barn. And here's my old barn. I love this room. It's got a couple of rocking chairs with an old cast iron stove in case it gets cold out. We want to relax. I store some old wagons in the corner over here, and I've taken a bunch of hay bales and put them all together in the front corner because I think that looks pretty cool together. Again, I've used some things from the Pioneer theme, but I've mixed up a bunch of other stuff too, and I've got a new butterfly meadow throw rug, which I think looks really nice. And of course, it is Berry Fest, so I've got my map of Jumbleberry Fields and my Jumbleberry Field poster up here. I love this barn. I think it's really homey, and it's where I can store all my farmyard tools. And let's take a final stop on the tour of my farm. We're going to go to my Berry Farmers Market. That's right. I'm so busy that on the weekends I go out and I run my own farmers market. It's pretty cool, huh? A lot of Berry Fest items, and I don't know if you remember this ghastly gazebo that was the winner of our Halloween design and item contest last year. There's a little play area for the kids, and I just think it's really neat and fun. So that is my barn rooms, and now I want you to show me yours. So I'm going to take you over to Share Center and show you how you can upload your own screenshots of your barn rooms. So now we're here in the Share Center, and I was just going to walk you through uploading your image to the Share Center. So once you've created your barn rooms, you can take a screenshot. There are different ways to do that, so I'm not going to walk through that because every computer is different. But when you have your screenshot, you're going to come to the Gans World Share Center and make sure you're logged into your Gans World account. And to submit the image, you just find the gallery. I've called it Barn Room, and you click on Submit Image. Now it's going to ask you to browse for your image. So I'm going to go to my desktop and find my barn room contest. And I've got some new pictures in here. So, that farmer's market's pretty cool. And, we can do indoor rooms or outdoor rooms. So let's use that one. So we'll upload that one, and I'm going to call it Market, okay? And then you have to select a tag, so just select the tag room, and then I'm going to say Mandy's Farmers Market. There we go, and now submit. Great, it's been submitted, and now that'll be sent through to moderation for approval. The URL for the Share Center is share.gansworld.com, and we'll put that up on the screen for you. And so remember, what you do is you take your screenshot, you submit it to the Share Center between June 18th and 28th, that's during Berry Fest, and you could be randomly selected to win one of 3 sets of Jumbleberry dress and tiara. We can't wait to see your barn room, so get working and send them in. Thanks!